Ever felt like you're merely a tool in someone else's toolbox, summoned only when they need something? Selective communication is more than just a casual habit. It's a red flag waving boldly in the realm of relationships. But what about the lack of interest in your opinions, or the subtle art of manipulation and deception? As we unravel the intricacies of being used, delve into the world where exploitation thrives, gratitude fades, and empathy becomes a rare commodity. Brace yourself for a journey through the signs of someone using you, where one-sided conversations and disregard for your feelings pave the way for a relationship built on exploitation rather than connection. Number 1. Selective communication. The intricate tapestry of human connections, a landscape where the dance of conversations weaves a rhythmic exchange of shared moments and meaningful connections. In this journey, we encounter the first attitude, selective communication. Imagine a dance, a symphony of conversation where each participant contributes to the melody of connection. However, in the realm of those who only use others, this dance becomes unbalanced. A one-sided pattern emerges, leaving the space between devoid of regular, genuine interactions. Drawing wisdom from the philosophy of Stoicism, let's reflect on our resilience in the face of this one-sided dance. Our openness and willingness to connect are not vulnerabilities, but reflections of our strength and genuine nature. Stoicism encourages focusing on what we can control, and in recognizing selective communication, we find an opportunity for self-discovery and growth. As we navigate the vast sea of relationships, envision a life where every conversation is a shared journey. Seek connections where communication is not a tool, but a symphony, an orchestra of shared moments. In doing so, we become navigators of meaningful connections, steering our ships through the seas of authenticity. Our role in the grand mosaic of human connections is not to be mere stepping stones but lighthouses, guiding others with the beacon of our genuine interactions. Standing tall in the authenticity of our communication, our relationships become a testament to the beauty of connections, thriving in the fertile soil of shared moments. Recognize that our impact extends beyond the selective echoes of instrumental connections. In embracing the richness of genuine communication, we contribute to a world where connections are not merely utilitarian, but resonate with the profound harmony of shared authenticity. As we weave our stories into the grand tapestry of human experience, let every interaction be a chapter that celebrates the beauty of connection and the authenticity that dwells within each shared moment. Number 2, lack of interest in your opinions. When someone uses you, they often display little or no interest in your thoughts, feelings, or opinions. Conversations become one-sided, revolving around their needs and desires without considering your perspective. This lack of genuine curiosity about your viewpoint is a clear sign of a self-centered and exploitative attitude. In the context of Stoicism, the disregard for your opinions disrupts the ideal of equanimity. Stoicism teaches us to distinguish between what we can control and what we cannot. Recognizing this lack of interest empowers us to make informed choices, even in the face of external challenges. Philosophically, a harmonious exchange of ideas is fundamental for intellectual growth. However, manipulative relationships often manifest through one-sided conversations, denying the enriching interplay of diverse perspectives. This departure from the Stoic principle of virtue, which encourages the cultivation of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, is evident in the self-centered ethos of manipulators. Genuine curiosity about others' opinions is considered a crucial aspect of wisdom in Stoicism. The absence of this curiosity in manipulative dynamics reflects a failure to appreciate the interconnectedness of human experiences and the opportunities for personal growth through shared insights. As Stoic practitioners, navigating the lack of interest in our opinions becomes an opportunity to strengthen our inner resilience. Stoicism guides us to focus on what we can control, our reactions and choices, rather than succumbing to resentment. Persistent disregard for our opinions can disturb the inner tranquility that Stoicism values. Recognizing this disturbance prompts us to reassess the dynamics of our relationships, ensuring alignment with Stoic principles of virtue and harmony. In essence, the lack of interest in your opinions, in the context of manipulative relationships, poses a philosophical challenge rooted in Stoicism. Embracing the wisdom of ancient philosophy empowers us to discern, adapt, and cultivate resilience in the face of such challenges. Number 3. Manipulation and deception. Picture a world where every interaction is marked by transparency, trust, and genuine connections. Yet, in the complex web of relationships, we encounter the third attitude, manipulation and deception. Users, individuals who seek to exploit, often resort to crafty tactics, manipulating and deceiving to achieve their goals. They might exaggerate, conceal information, or play on your emotions, creating a web of deceit that undermines the very foundation of trust. In the philosophy of Stoicism, this manipulative behavior stands as a stark contradiction to the virtue of honesty and the establishment of genuine connections. Now, let's channel our inner Stoic philosopher. In the face of manipulation, a Stoic would emphasize the power of reason and discernment. Your mind, a fortress of rationality, can discern the subtle cues of deceit and manipulation. As Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, said, "He suffers more than necessary who suffers before it is necessary." As you navigate the sea of interactions, envision a life where authenticity is your guiding star. Seek connections where honesty and openness create a foundation for trust to flourish. In doing so, you become a beacon of integrity, resilient in the face of deceitful currents. Number 4. Exploitation of others. Imagine a world where every interaction is marked by a genuine exchange of kindness, generosity, and skills. A world where relationships thrive on reciprocity. However, in the realm of human connections, we sometimes encounter the fourth attitude, exploitation of others. Individuals who only use others follow a pattern of taking advantage of people's innate goodness. They exploit the kindness, generosity, or skills of those around them without a second thought. In the philosophy of Stoicism, this exploitative behavior stands in stark contrast to the virtue of justice and consideration for others' well-being. Now, let's take a moment to step into the shoes of a Stoic philosopher. In the face of exploitation, a Stoic would emphasize the importance of inner strength and resilience. Your kindness and generosity are not weaknesses to be exploited, but manifestations of your virtuous character. You may not be able to change the exploitative actions of others, but you have the power to set boundaries and choose how you respond. Embrace your own ethical considerations and let them guide you in navigating relationships with integrity. As you navigate through a world that sometimes seems transactional, envision a life where your actions are aligned with virtue, untethered from the expectations of reciprocation. Seek connections that celebrate the beauty of mutual support, where the exchange of kindness creates a tapestry of shared virtues. In the grand symphony of human connections, your role is not to be a mere instrument for others' gain, but a conductor of your own destiny. Stand firm in your principles and let your actions compose a melody that resonates with the timeless harmony of justice, consideration, and virtuous living. Number 5. Ingratitude. You're putting your heart and soul into relationships, offering help and support to those around you. Yet there's a glaring void, the lack of gratitude. This brings us to the fifth attitude, ingratitude, a clear sign that someone may be using you. In the tapestry of human connection, gratitude is the vibrant thread that binds us together. It's the acknowledgement of the value others bring into our lives. However, in some interactions, you may find your efforts met with silence, leaving you questioning your worth. In the philosophy of Stoicism, there's a powerful concept called amor fati, the love of fate. It invites us to embrace and find value in every experience, even challenges. Now imagine applying this to ingratitude. What if, instead of feeling diminished, you saw it as an opportunity for growth? Stoic teachings encourage us to focus on our own virtues and actions rather than seeking external validation. So when faced with ingratitude, consider it a moment to fortify your inner virtues. Your kindness and support are not dependent on external recognition. They are a testament to your character. As you navigate relationships, remember the Stoic principle of the dichotomy of control. Focus on what you can control. You can control your actions, your kindness, and your reactions to ingratitude. In doing so, you rise above the transactional nature of some connections, embracing a more profound understanding of your own worth. Now, envision a life where your acts of kindness are not tied to expectations of gratitude. Embrace the liberating power of giving for the sake of giving. Seek connections where appreciation flows naturally, creating a symphony of reciprocity. In the grand theater of life, let your actions be the starring role, and let gratitude, when it comes, be the standing ovation to your virtuous performance. Number 6. Lack of empathy. Imagine a world where every connection we make is rooted in understanding and shared emotions, a world where empathy reigns supreme. Unfortunately, in some relationships, we encounter the 6th attitude, lack of empathy, where this vital connection seems non-existent. Empathy, the ability to feel and understand another person's emotions, is like the glue that binds us together. Yet some individuals navigate through life without this compass, seemingly oblivious to the emotional landscapes of those around them. In the realm of Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches resilience and wisdom, the absence of empathy is a stark contrast to the ideal of living in harmony with our fellow beings. Those who lack empathy often walk a path of emotional disconnect, making it easy for them to exploit others without a second thought. But here's the inspiring twist. You have the power to rise above such interactions. In realizing the absence of empathy, you're tapping into your own reservoir of strength. As Stoic principles teach, focus on what you can control. In this case, it's your response. By recognizing the emotional void in certain relationships, you're not just acknowledging a challenge, but embracing an opportunity for growth. Picture yourself as the Stoic sage, resilient in the face of emotional storms, standing firm in your principles. As you navigate these waters, remember that your empathy is not a weakness, it's a superpower. Choose connections that nurture and reciprocate this powerful force. Forge relationships with those who appreciate the beauty of shared emotions, creating a symphony of understanding in the orchestra of life. In the grand tapestry of existence, your empathy is a thread that weaves connections, making the world a brighter and more compassionate place. Number 7. Disregard for others' feelings. You're in a dynamic where someone seems to breeze through your life, but something feels off. This is where the 7th attitude, disregard for others' feelings, comes into play. Imagine pouring your heart into a friendship or partnership only to find that your feelings are tossed aside like yesterday's news. People who use you often show a shocking disregard for what matters to you. Your concerns, emotions, and needs become mere afterthoughts as they pursue their own agenda. Now let's turn this around. Recognizing this behavior is the first step to liberating yourself from such toxic connections. It's not about playing the victim, but realizing your own worth. You are not a stepping stone. You are a beacon of value. Embrace the power within you to set boundaries and demand the respect you deserve. Surround yourself with individuals who honor and appreciate your feelings. This shift will not only free you from toxic relationships, but also create space for meaningful connections, where empathy and understanding thrive. As we navigate the landscape of relationships marked by one-sided communication, exploitation, and emotional neglect, it's crucial to recognize our own worth. Remember, you deserve connections that honor your thoughts, feelings, and contributions. As we conclude this exploration of being used, let it be a reminder that your value extends beyond being a tool for others. In the pursuit of meaningful connections, embrace those who reciprocate, appreciate, and genuinely care. You are deserving of relationships that foster empathy, understanding, and mutual respect. It's okay to distance yourself from those who only seek to exploit without offering sincere companionship. In the tapestry of life, weave relationships that bring warmth, understanding, and gratitude. Cherish those who acknowledge your worth and contribute positively to your journey. Let the lessons from recognizing exploitation guide you towards building connections that stand the test of time. Connections built on empathy, reciprocity, and the shared joy of genuine companionship. You are worthy of love, understanding, and relationships that celebrate the beautiful tapestry of who you are.